Hey guys. How are you guys doing this Sunday afternoon? I know it sucks. We don't have NFL football, but there's always AAF football. Michael Anthony is killing it down there. And I'm here working. It's been kind of quiet today for our Dallas Cowboys. And you know, that's when my Cowboy sense starts going on. That's when my Cowboy sense starts going off, when you don't hear much from the Cowboys. And so people have been asking me, do I think the Cowboys are done in free agency? No, I think the Cowboys actually are just beginning. And in a way, I'm happy that they're just beginning. There's that guy that we don't talk about anymore. I'm wondering how many Cowboy fans he lost as followers on Twitter and Instagram. But this is where the Cowboys are doing their due diligence. This is when they're bargain basement shopping and looking for value and guys that'll fit the team without breaking the bank. We know Justin Houston's out there, nice edge rusher. Don't know what his asking price will be, but somebody that could be interesting if you're the Dallas Cowboys. We also know that, oh my God, I'm having brain farts. One thing, guys, listen. Whenever I do videos, I am just speaking off the top of my head, and I make mistakes all the time, believe me. Building cabinets and stuff, I'll make mistakes and things and keep on going. And from time to time, you will hear me misspeak. And understand that because this stuff is done, not with a script, one take, I will make mistakes, and you can catch them. Okay? I think I said Jeff Swam instead of Blake Jarwin in an earlier video when I was talking about the 12 formation package for the Cowboys, 12 personnel. And boy, people have jumped all over me. I know he's gone, okay? It's a brain fart. Understand I'm 53 years old. I've been hit in the head a lot. Probably breathed way too many chemicals working and doing stuff. Who knows what else I've ingested over the years doing construction, man. Getting old. So understand I will make mistakes. I will mispronounce people's names. I'm a name butcher. If you are looking for perfection, this might not be the channel for you, because I will screw something up in a minute. So with that being said, Eric Berry. The reason why I went through there was because I forgot the person I was going to talk about. And so it was easy to go through onto that other subject until it came back to me. This is, I don't know if I have something mental, because it's hard for me to focus on one thing, and I will go from one thing to the next and so on. So you get used to it if you're new to this channel. You do get used to it. But Eric Berry, the Cowboys have some interest in him, but they're taking their time. They want to see how bad is that leg really, that heel. He's only played in 3 games over the last 2 years, so now you have to worry about, are we going to pay a whole bunch of money to a guy who, has got a bad wheel and may never play again? Lord knows we've had that situation with guys like Morris Claiborne, who's still a free agent out there, just saying. So we don't know if they'll end up signing him or not, but they're going to take their time on that one. And it doesn't appear to be that there's a lot of teams rushing to jump on him. Another person that people aren't rushing to jump on, which could get intriguing, and I'm going to butcher this name, but Ndamukong Suh. He's looking for $15 million. But thus far, you haven't even heard about a visit. You haven't even heard a rumor. You've heard absolutely, positively nothing with Suh. Now, He is 32 years of age. He's looking for $15 million. And he does sometimes take some plays off. So a lot of people say, well, he's old. True. But for the defensive tackle position, last year he had 59 tackles and 4.5 sacks. When you talk about somebody who can clog up the middle, a little bit of nastiness, a guy who definitely can eat centers for breakfast, and definitely can get after the running back, that's a guy that can do that. Now, I don't recommend busting the bank. But if he can be had at a decent price, to a 1-year deal, it could make some sense. Just saying, it could make some sense. And that would be if you were able to get either Justin Houston or Ndamukong Suh, one or the other of those two guys, and add them to the mix, then you've kind of taken care of all the all the areas of need on the team going into the draft, with the exception of one: safety. And that's a really good thing, because then that puts you in a position where you are not drafting out of desperation. You don't want to have to draft out of desperation. You want to draft from a position of strength where you could actually take the biggest or the best player available that can help your team immediately. You need an impact, and it's harder to get an impact player in the second round their first year. So if you can increase your odds of being able to take the best player available, as opposed to saying, I need a safety or I need a defensive end, then you are opening up more possibilities. Because make no mistake about it, we all want that one home run hitter, that one guy that's just a game changer by himself. And you look at teams that are going through and getting like the Raiders. Oh, let's get Anthony Brown. And Anthony Brown is an incredible athlete. Make no mistake about it. But the problem is, when you get an AB and the amount of money that it costs you, then that means you have to get some inferior talent around them as well. And it's not about just one guy. You can look around and you can take the great wide receivers out there, the divas, the highest paid ones. You can look at the guys that are constantly winning, the receiving championships. AB has been an incredible wide receiver. Yet, the Steelers haven't won a Super Bowl with them. You can look at Julio Jones. You can look at Chad Johnson. You can look at Megatron. You can look at T.O. All of these great wide receivers don't always equate to having a Super Bowl. That's what does. It's about a whole team all the way around. And you have to get your mindset set in there that the teams are only as good as the weakest link. You can have 10 guys. Yes. Okay. You can have 10 guys that are doing the right thing, but one guy messing up can mess up the whole play. Chaz Green? What?
Like Christian Hackenberger?
Like Christian Hackenberger. Oh, okay.
The change of quarterback, at least for at least 2 games, made the difference.
Okay. So 2 games. Well, and now you got Johnny Manziel coming?
Yeah, he's going to be starting.
Speaking of guys that could have changed things, remember Jerry Jones was enamored with Johnny Manziel?
No, Zach Martin.
Yeah, we wouldn't have Zach Martin, and we would have had Johnny Manziel. So that goes to show you that what a difference picking the right guy makes. And it's not about just one guy. I think the Cowboys are beginning to learn that. I guess Michael Anthony is done. I'll tell you one thing. These cabinets are heavy as shit. Can't seem to find my shorter one. Got two sizes of these things. I need one that's shorter, fit in there. That's not good. Well, as always, friends, I'm losing things because, well, I'm getting old. But I'll talk to you guys later.